Hello everybody, this is Willie from the Gaming Gurus, and this is our review of Madden 2012 for the Android and iOS platforms. So this game is $7, $8, or $10 depending on if you buy it on the iOS, Android, or iPad respectively. So this is pretty much just a consolidated version of what's on the consoles, but there is a little bit of a learning curve involved because you have to get used to the controls on your mobile device. There's a great tutorial system they have in place so you can flip through that, or I just learn by smashing through randomly stuff. So it is a bit overwhelming at first, especially with all the different time controls that you can do, but it is very easy to pick up and it's not too bad at all. The game is pretty easy to control whether you're on offense or defense, especially with the live action control you can do. So especially for passing, you can put it on slow-mo, look at the different receivers you have, and you have to stop just so you can pass. So it's kind of annoying, but you have a lot of control when it comes to your hot routes. You can either create your own and save it as an audible, or you can use what's the little preset ones they have. With rushing, though, the biggest thing about this game that stands out either on message boards and everything is the collision detection is pretty bad. In all the games I played, I could never rush and net positive yardage. It was horrible. The computer even could never get positive yardage. It was so bad because you can run by somebody and you'll explode off of them. So even though somebody's engaged in a block on the line, I'll run past and maybe we clip ankles, then it's almost like he completely beeline me and just knock me off my block. So very annoying, but it's pretty cool, so you can just kind of call it passing 2012. Another thing that kind of threw me off was the fact that when you kick the field goal, you cannot see the ball in flight. However, during a kickoff or a punt, you could see it the entire time, so I don't know why they left that out. The defense is awesome with the total defensive controls, so you can kind of pan out, see the entire field, control a particular defender, and tell them to do what you want to do. But it's kind of overkill because you don't really have to worry about the run, so you can just play massive run D and you're just fine the entire time, no matter what difficulty that it was on. For a cell phone, though, this game, it doesn't look too bad, especially on the iPad. It's supposed to take advantage of the hardware and the Retina display. And one thing that can take your mind off of that is the sweet, soothing sound of John Madden's voice going crazy the entire time. So you can kind of turn him off, which is awesome, and you can turn up the music, which has a pretty good mixture of some rock and rap. But this is an amazing concept as far as how you control the defense and the offense. Like, there was never a point where I did not feel like there was something that I wanted to do that I could not do other than run the ball, because you can't run by somebody. There's no multiplayer at all for the Android, and iOS is playable via Bluetooth, so there's not really too much outside of the first season you would play through, but it's worth the money if you want to have a true Madden experience. It has the rosters, it has the playbooks, everything you would expect on a console. You can get it here, except a few quirks and some aggravating collisions, but it's all good. But for more reviews, go on over to thegadgetgurus.net or check out our YouTube channel, The Gadget Gurus, and thanks for listening.